channel. My name's Tina, and today we're going to go over some Tarte products I've been using and do a look with them. So I've already used, for under my foundation, I did use the base tape from Tarte. I got this little sample right here, and this step 1 moisturizer. And this moisturizer is amazing. It smells kind of orangey, and it's very thick, very moisturizing. You need to use it several minutes before, like at least 10, before you start trying to do anything else. I really love this. I may buy this in the future. It's really, really good. I don't get this. This does not do me a lot of good at all. It's extremely thin. It doesn't really fill in pores. I don't notice that it makes my foundation last any longer. I don't get it. It doesn't smell bad. It smells like lightly coconutty sort of, but it's so liquidy that I make a mess out of it every time I try to take it out of there. So I got those to go with this face tape foundation and of course my shape tape foundation. I did have first impressions and I still can't make up my mind what I think about this. I love the way this looks on film. It looks so good when I look at it through the viewfinder. When I'm editing, I'm just like, wow, that looks so pretty. In person, I'm not a huge fan. If you don't do videos, I just don't like it. I much prefer this shape tape for everyday use, even though it's not quite my color, and this is an exact color match, which is the first time that's ever happened. It settles into pores really, really badly, and fine lines really, really badly. The other thing, I haven't used this yet. This is their shape tape blurring powder. This is the loose one. This is a great powder. I don't think I would repurchase it because it is on the expensive side, and I don't notice it working like way better than other ones that I have already, but it is fine. So another product that I've used that I really like, so this is it's called the fixation stick, and it's black, and it's an exfoliating mask. You rub it on your face and it feels a little bit gritty. Scrub your face with it or let it sit there for a few minutes and scrub your face with it. It really does clean your face up really nicely. It does a good job exfoliating without taking it too far. I'm going to use my Tarte Pro Remix palette, and then I'm going to show you a product that I am absolutely in love with from Tarte that I have not seen a lot of attention about. These liquid sea glass eyeshadows. I bought this big one in this really awesome orange color. I tested that at Sephora and I just fell in love with it. And then they have this $28 set of them. These ones are a little more hit and miss. I'm going to do a quick base with my Remix eyeshadow palette. I'm going to take mixed media and put that all over my lid. Then I'm going to take wall art, which is this brown here, and put that in my crease. And then I'm just going to take a tiny bit of ink, which is the black, and put that very carefully just over here in my very outer corner. The look I can do with this stuff is so fast and easy. So then you just take this stuff and pat it on my lid. And then just use your finger and sort of blend it out a little bit, like you would with your Stila. That just is such a pretty shade. I don't know why, but I prefer this Tartist single I have in Speakeasy for this, and taking a little bit of that and blending that black into the orange shimmer. I don't know why this shade and this shade are like, they're perfect together. They bring out each other's colors perfectly and sort of give it that extra dimension that I like. So now I'm gonna go into this set of 4 here. And some of these work great and some of them don't. So I'm just gonna swatch these for you so you can see what I mean. Then we're gonna go from lightest to darkest. So this is the lightest shade. And that one's just like a gold shimmer. And then there's this rose color that I was anticipating being my favorite color ever because it looks like that. That one, when you try to blend it, it doesn't stay looking pretty. Then we have this goldish shimmery color. It's like a copper, dark copper almost. And then the last one is a gray green color, a duochrome. It's very shimmery. So the problem I have with this rose one is when you try to blend it, it just disappears on you. Like there's just nothing there. The other shades, when you blend them, as you can see, they just stay there. You just pat them out and they look really nice. But that rose, maybe this gray sort of does it. I haven't used the gray. The rose just disappears on me, which is really frustrating. This orange though, oh my gosh. This stuff, when I swatched it at Sephora, because look how gorgeous that is right there. It is the most stunning orangey color ever, and it just looks so beautiful on your lids. And as you can see, it dries down. It doesn't crease up on me or anything. And if I put another little bit over the top of that inner section, it looks so good. So then I'm going to take this gold color one and bring that inward. I just take a tiny little blending brush and pat those two together and bring that down onto my inner corner a little bit, and it just looks so freaking pretty, like, and so fast. It's such a fast look. So I'm gonna do my brightening concealer real quick and then I'll be right back. My under eyes are gonna look really harsh until I blend it out with some powder. So this is their Shape Tape blurring powder, and I just use a tiny bit of it on my under eyes. Powder doesn't look so great on me if I try baking with it or whatever. I just get under eye wrinkles really badly. As you can see, this does blend and blur out this foundation really nicely. I've used other powders with it and I don't notice a huge difference. It's not like, oh my god, that one is amazing. Going back into this palette here, my Remix palette, and I'm just gonna take some Wall Art, which is just that brown khaki color. I'm gonna take Art Deco, which is this blue, and do my under eye right here. And then I guess I'm gonna take a little bit of Artist. Just kind of blend those two together a little bit, smoke them out. I'm gonna go back in with the Sea Glass liquid, Something Life, Sun Life. I hate it when they put the print on the bottom of little tiny bottles and there's no way you can read them. I'm just going to do my eyeliner and mascara, and I'll be right back. I totally spaced out what I was doing. So I'm using the Tarte Lip Architect. I just used the lip liner on this side, and then on this side is a lipstick. I'm not going to use the lipstick today. I'm going to use this Tarte lip paint in FOMO. I adore this shade of lipstick, and as you can see, it's very similar to the Lip Architect, but this stays on for hours. And the Lip Architect isn't bad, but it just doesn't wear the same. You can wipe it off. It's not transfer proof or anything. This stuff is great. It's got a slightly minty flavor to it, except for I don't love this weird doe foot applicator. I don't know. It's the same exact one that's in the eyeshadows. My eyeshadows and my lips are not the same shape. These Sea Glass things, I don't know why I'm not hearing about them anywhere. Stila makes their liquid eyeshadows that are amazing, and I love them. And these are in that same sort of family. If you like those, you're gonna like these. They come in these amazing shades that you don't usually see from Tarte. Apparently all their bright eyeshadows are in liquid form. I'm just gonna take Essence I Love Color and fix my brow bone area, neaten it up a little bit. It just highlights the area and blurs out any brow hairs that I need to pluck, and fixes any eyeshadow that wasn't as neat with as I should have been. I forget to do that in almost 100% of my videos. I'm almost out of my Tarte mascara. I love this mascara. This is the second tube I've went through. I'm really enjoying this eyeshadow set. At first I was kind of like not thrilled because this is in its way very similar to the Too Faced Now and Then palette and the Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette, where you only have a couple mattes and then the rest are shimmers. I'm finding it has its own little place in my collection that I use it for. The glitters are very different formula than Too Faced are, so I use them differently. I really am enjoying this more than I initially thought I was going to. These Tarte singles are amazing. I got this in one of my $67 for 7 products deals. This stuff, wow. It's one of their best formulas. Like, look at that. And it blends out gorgeously. Like, that's just with my finger. It's amazing. And I'm loving the FOMO lipstick, the moisturizer from Shape Tape Step 1. is amazing. I really, really like this. If you have mature, sort of dry skin, I think you're gonna really like this. It's very, very thick and hydrating feeling. It makes your skin feel so good. I combined my Shape Tape with my face tape. Man, say that a couple times real fast. These two together seem to correct the problem that I have with this foundation. So hated that I would see it in some of my fine lines. It's accentuating my fine lines and my pores and just making me look older than I look. I really hate that. Like, I look old enough all on my own. I don't need help. I will leave an update in this video, like right here. That Shape Tape loose powder that I have is very nice. I like it. I just don't like it enough to buy it again. I don't get this concealer at all. Like, this concealer is useless. I hate it. Like, I actively hate it. It doesn't do anything for me. I don't see what the hell the point of it is. I'm glad that I just have a sample of that and bought samples of all of those so that I know how they work, and I didn't invest in them heavily because I would have been pissed. With the exception of this. I want more of these. If I could afford to go buy the rest of them, I would, because I love them. The only shades that I seem to have a problem with, so this kind of silvery one here is a little bit where it blends and will fade away to nothing, and then the rose one also does that. I just love how fast of a dramatic look I can do with these. Like, holy crap, it totally changed how fast I can do my makeup and get a really beautiful look in minutes. Let me know which products you're loving, and if you've tried this one here, this orange, absolutely amazing shade. I mean, look at that. That is so pretty. It's dried down now, and you can rub it and it doesn't move at all. It dries down fairly quickly. Like, you have enough time to blend it, but not enough time that it's like gonna go away if you blink a few times. I'm in love with those. All right, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.